Okay, so now we're going to talk about the new moon. January 5th, 2019. New moon. First new moon of the year. We have new moon in Capricorn coming up. Beginning of the new year. How exciting is this? We're going to have this fresh energy, this fresh lunar energy. Yeah. The sun and moon will be in Capricorn. My teeth just got so cold. Okay. My teeth are sensitive, but lately it's just been like, occasionally they get real cold. They've been getting better since I started using like natural toothpaste instead of like Sensodyne and stuff. Like, I'm sure Sensodyne works for people, but it didn't really work for me. I started using, it's got Redmond clay in it. It's earth paste, and I feel like it helps way more than the Sensodyne stuff did. Okay, because now it's only occasionally that I get like cold teeth feeling rather than like guaranteed every time that I'm a little cold. We have the new moon in Capricorn, and not the full moon, and the sun will also be in Capricorn, and Saturn will be in Capricorn right on top of them, and Pluto's in Capricorn. Mercury's coming into Capricorn, and the south node will be in Capricorn. So we've got lots of things in Capricorn energy. It's that practical energy, like you want to, everything wants to be a little orderly, timing, discipline, structure. So if you want to start something in that area, I would recommend that for this moon. And I'm not going to go through the whole chart, but I wanted to preface with what's coming up right now if you're watching this video right now in early January 2019. But overall what this video is going to be is some steps to get some intentions going for the new moon. The new moon's coming up. You've got some goals. You know, you want to get some things done. Oh, my Aquarius is just beaming right now. You want to get some things done? Here's some tips, alright? Here's some ideas, alright? I'm not saying you gotta do this. I'm not saying this is the right or wrong way to do anything. I'm just saying this is some of the things that I do and some people I know do, and it's helpful, okay? It can be helpful if you want it, if you like it, okay? See what works for you. Yep. First, right? Soothing. I need some soothing music, huh? First, you're going to take a bath, right? You could like burn some sage, really cleanse the space, get it like a sort of a ritual bath, like very herby, natural bath. Maybe you could put some color in there if you desire. Light some candles. You could start a moon journal, which is a whole other thing that I can also make a video or 7-8 million about. Write out everything you want to create by the full moon. So the full moon will be 2 weeks after the new moon, right? So what can you accomplish within that 2-week time, right? Or what do you want to have accomplished before the next new moon? Or you could try to do something with multiple moon cycles, but I feel like it's a little simpler to focus on one at a time if you're starting out. And you want to write all of these things down as if they are already happening, right? You want this to be present tense. You want to write it as if it's already happening and get your mind really involved, okay? You need to really have the imagery, really be thinking like as if this is already happening. You want to get that frequency. How will I feel when I've accomplished this? And not in a, oh, I'm going to feel great when I'm president, you know? Like, seriously, like what emotions are going to be going through your head? Like what, you really decide what you want to accomplish and what you're going to feel like and what this is going to change for you in your life, and make it something that you really truly want to do, and make it something that you have a strong why behind, right? Like you want to really feel like you can continue with this goal even when it challenges you, okay? You don't need to be given up, all right? Describe how you're feeling, living life with these manifestations already achieved. Be as detailed as possible. Create a complete vision of who you want to be. Now, if you are into any kind of readings, I would recommend doing a reading before or after this step to confirm that this is the right goal for you. Or maybe help you detail this goal out a little better. And you want to go for a goal that really aligns with your higher purpose or your higher self. You want those intentions to align with the universe or God or your higher self's hopes for you and plan for you. Maybe it is not in your best light to become a millionaire. Maybe it does not help you fulfill your life's goal if you have a Ferrari, you know? Like, anything that comes from an ego place probably will not go well. Oh, the lighting is changing. Oh no. Oh no. You want something that is fulfilling to the soul and not just the ego. This reading can be anything really. This could be further meditation. This could be asking your guides to help you. This could be tarot. This could be runes. This could be a crystal situation. This could be chakra reading. This could be pendulum work. I got that here. This could be a tassiology reading. I'm just going to list off all the readings. It'd be probably impossible. If you could do some scrying. You could do praying or something as simple as looking for a personal number or sign that the universe seems to give you around this time of your life when you are looking to better yourself. Or make a change, make a shift. Look for some confirmation if you can, or maybe you feel confident in it already. But it's always good to get that feeling that everything is working for you, with you. So again, use the tools that you have to connect to your intentions, right? Like, you want to remind yourself what we're doing all the time. You need that subconscious to be constantly on board, all right? You're going to choose crystals or tarot cards or runes, anything like that. Maybe a song, a color, numbers that you want to have written on you or on your phone or anywhere around you. I like to incorporate runes a lot and crystals, and I will write things on my wrist, and I'll kind of just keep it there for a couple weeks. Or I will, I'll write it on like a board that I see a lot, a mirror, or in my car, anything like that. Now, I will keep these symbols close to me during these 2 weeks, if not longer. This is great to keep yourself reminded, but also keep yourself at ease about these intentions. You want them to flow within you as simply and easily, fluidly, calmly as possible, right? It shouldn't feel like a constant struggle. You should be excited to be doing all of these things. You should be looking forward to the next step, the next thing you can do to further yourself towards this goal. As soon as it feels like something, and there will be challenges, but it needs to be a strong enough why to keep you going through those challenges. Using these symbols and keeping them around you will focus and strengthen the power you're putting towards your intentions, and will keep them staying much longer over time. As a final portion of a new moon intention setting ritual, so personally, something that I personally do with any sort of spiritual ritual, I think it helps me a lot to connect my spiritual and mental intentions with something physical, right? So it's not just up in my head, right? I need something to make it physical. So those symbols help, but also actively moving helps me. So I will do most often some sort of yoga, maybe dance. It's sort of this moonlit yoga, right? It's beautiful. I will sage the space outside or inside near a window, somewhere where I still feel connected to the moon. Like I don't want to feel like I'm shut off, because that's, again, too mental. I want it to be real. I want it to be really physical, that I'm physically seeing with my eyes. Not to say that things in your mind are not real, but I have I've been more successful having it exist here, and you know, universally, spiritually, and in my mind, and then bringing it in front of me and being it, right? So in yoga, you are it. You are doing it. Your being is the motion, right? You are. It's an insane connection. And the breath. Oh man, I'm so bad at explaining things. I just need to stick to what I wrote, man. I don't know why I keep going off and riffing. So I will sage, and then I will focus my intentions and the tools I paired with it, like the runes, and allowing myself to feel the energy and the power of that new moon. You just really get yourself worked up in it. Let yourself go there. You know, let yourself feel the energy and be in tune with everything around you. Now I'll begin my yoga flow however I feel motivated to move, whatever I feel is right at the time. And at the end, I will meditate on the things I paired with my intentions, the physical things like the runes and the crystals and everything. You may want to pray also at this time, if you pray to God or gods or angels or anyone. Your higher self. I like to talk to my higher self. It's, in my opinion, it's sort of all the same thing, but that's just my opinion. Now, after meditation, if I have time, I will start to focus on spell work, like more spell work that could help me with this goal. If I feel like there's an area where I could use it, like maybe you could write a little bay leaf intention, or do some candle magic, or it's really entirely up to you what feels right. You don't want to overdo it, because, you know, the universe heard you, all right? You don't need to keep asking. But if it's all in the same setting, I feel like it's all sort of encompassed into like one big push out there, out to the universe. Now, if you opened a circle at the beginning, at any point, if you opened a circle, don't forget to close it, okay? You gotta close the circles. I will go ahead and go do something fun, or maybe I'll go to bed, or something that's totally different than what I was doing. I'm not gonna keep dwelling on my intention that I put out there, right? I'm not gonna keep dwelling on the spell. You have set your intentions, and you have done what you can, and now you need to let it go a little. You don't need to keep asking the universe over and over. As you're reminded of these intentions by the reminders you set in place, be sure you are actively participating in achieving these goals. Now is when you may notice opportunities start to come up that will bring you closer to this goal. And you will need to act on them. All right, these are here for a reason. These things are coming to you for a reason. It's time to act this way or this way. Manifestation of spell work requires you to live in a way that supports your manifestations. It's not just asking. Again, now everyone does this differently, but I wanted to show you a little bit of what I've tried and what I've liked. So if you have anything special that you do during the full moons, let me know in the comments. Gotta really put my arm up to get it on screen here. The new moon is coming up. Again, a lot of Capricorn energy happening. You ought to pull up those charts if you haven't seen them. There's a lot of great people who make videos for every new and full moon, describing what things are going to be feeling right, like around us. Make sure to look at it, how it affects your chart as an individual, because what might be a great new moon could be a little bit more stressful for you, or vice versa. So really look into those transit placements, okay? And don't single out any one aspect of your chart. The chart as a whole, all right? So go ahead and do all the things. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and do all the things. You can like and comment and subscribe, and I'm on Instagram as erucarose. I'd really like to create a supportive little community and have so many friends. Thank you for watching, and have a great new moon.